university in the country to start master's program in yogic science under the Faculty of Science and Technology in order to explore the therapeutical applications of yoga in a scientific approach. Having understood the importance of yoga, the 3 days international workshop on yoga teachers training is being organized by the Department of Human Consciousness and Yogic Science, Dharmani Yoga Pita, in association with Hong Kong Digital University, South Korea. It is our privilege that all of you have responded to our invitation to be here for the inauguration of this workshop. For this inaugural ceremony, we will have with us Professor M.S. Muditaya, Pro Vice Chancellor, Director Global Initiatives, NITTE, deemed to be University. Professor John Sung Su, Vice Chancellor, WD University, South Korea. And also, we have Dr. K. Krishna Sharma, the Professor and Chairman of Yogic Science Department, Mangalore University. I request all the dignitaries to come over the dais.
예, 지금 3일간의 우리 프로그램을 위해서 준비하신 내용하고 와주신 손님들 말씀하셨습니다.
God always gives the best to those who leave the choice with Him. Let us seek for the blessings of Almighty. Now I request Mr. Nagashayana and Ms. Padmareka to render the invocation.
ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरुब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरुस्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। योगेन चित्तस्य पदेन वाचा मलं शरीरस्य च वैद्यकेन योपाकरोत्तं प्रवरं मुनीनां पतञ्जलिं प्राञ्जलिरानतोऽस्मि।
Thank you, Mr. Nagashayana and Ms. Padmareka. To welcome is to honor, to welcome is to establish integrity. Now I invite Dr. Uday Kumar, lecturer, Dharmani Yogapita, Mangalore University, to deliver the welcome address.
Respected dignitaries on and off the dais, it is my pleasure to welcome all who gathered here for the inaugural function of the International Workshop on Yoga Teachers Training. We have with us our beloved Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor P.S. Edapaditaya, who is presiding over the inaugural function. Chief guest, Professor M.S. Muditaya, sir, Pro Vice Chancellor of NITTE University, and guest of honor for the function, Professor Jong Soon Seo, Vice Chancellor for External Affairs at Wangwang Digital University from South Korea. We are fortunate to have one of the eminent personality from NITTE deemed to be university, one of the top universities in the country, Professor M.S. Muditaya, Pro Vice Chancellor of the university, as chief guest of the inaugural function. Professor Muditaya dedicated himself for the development of the NITTE University, as he already served as the Registrar of the University, Director for Global Initiatives of the University, Director of Justice K.S. Hegde Institute of Management, Principal of Dr. NSCAM First Grade College, NITTE. I am happy to say that Dr. Muditaya sir, awarded with PhD from Mangalore University. Before joining the NITE group, Dr. Muditaya taught at SDM College of Business Management, Mysore University Postgraduate Center at Davanagere, and MGM College, Udupi. Professor Muditaya traveled worldwide for around 30 countries during his more than 3 decades of service to fulfill his strong research interest in international business strategy, financial inclusion, and sustainable development. On behalf of the Department of Human Consciousness and Yogi Sciences, Dharmanidhi Yoga Pita, Mangalore University, and Wang Kwang Digital University, and all who gathered here, I heartily welcome Professor M.S. Muditaya, sir. May I request the Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor P.S. Edapaditaya, sir, to welcome Professor M.S. Muditaya by offering a book.
다른 대학에서 오신 분이에요. 우리를 축하해 주시기 위해서.
We have with us guest of honor for today's inaugural function, Dr. Jong Soon Seo, Vice Chancellor for External Affairs and Professor of the Department of Yoga Studies and Meditation at Wang Kwang Digital University, South Korea, who led the team of Korean delegates for the 6th time to the Mangalore University. She is the
영어를 이렇게 잘 알았어요?
She is the president of Korean Yoga Academy Association. She authored 20 books and hundreds of publications on her account. We are happy to know that her keen interest towards the yoga and Indian traditional sciences. On behalf of the Mangalore University and all who gathered here, I heartily welcome Professor Jong Soon Seo. May I request the Honorable Vice Chancellor to welcome today's chief guest of honor, Professor Jong Seo, Madam, by offering a book. Thank you, sir. Thank you, madam. We are proud to have a most dynamic leader, good administrator from solid academic background, who is knowing each and every cell of the university and taken remarkable initiations for the development of the university. Our beloved Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor P. Subramania Edapaditaya, who is presided over this inaugural function. Professor Edapaditaya was the first batch student of Mangalore University when it got started at 1980, who secured first rank with gold medal, obtained his PhD degree from Mangalore University, did his postdoctoral research at Nottingham Trent University, England, having about 4 decades of teaching and research and administrative experience. 2 decades of administrative experience, having the experience of professor at the Department of Commerce, finance officer of the Mangalore University, registrar evaluation of the Mangalore University, registrar administration, dean for the Faculty of Commerce, and also he served as nodal officer for Karnataka State University Ranking Framework, coordinator for RUSA, coordinator of IQAC, and first ever Honorable Vice Chancellor of the Mangalore University from this land of coastal district. I am happy to say that Honorable Vice Chancellor dedicated himself for the development of the university, and his continuous support and encouragement made it possible to organize this international workshop on yoga teachers training. On behalf of the Department of Human Consciousness and Yogic Sciences and all who gathered here, I heartily welcome our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor P. Subramania Edapaditaya, sir. I request our respected
예,
Professor
망글로 대학교
Dr. K.
총장님이십니다.
Krishna Sharma to welcome Honorable Vice Chancellor by offering a book. Organizing Secretary for this workshop, Professor and Chairman Dr. K. Krishna Sharma, sir, also there on the dais. I welcome you, sir, for the inaugural function. I wholeheartedly welcome all the invitees, former finance officer, Professor Shipati Kalraya, sir, Professor Shankara Bhatt, sir, Professor Sripada sir, Professor Krishna Kumar sir, Dr. Chandru Hegde sir, and all who gathered here, and also the resource persons, syndicate and academic committee members, deans of the faculties, chairpersons of the department, all the teaching and non-teaching faculties, all media persons, and all delegates, especially the Korean delegates. Special welcome to Dr. Dharmendra Kumar Mishra, who is instrumental to bring the Korean team, who is a visiting professor at Wangwang Digital University, and also the formal faculty of Banaras Hindu University, Varanasi, and also he is the founder director for Vedic Wisdom at Uttar Pradesh. Welcome, you, sir. I welcome one and all who gathered here. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Uday Kumar. I am elated to extend a warm welcome to you for this function. Light, it's a light that illuminates the path ahead of us and helps us to see the way forward. Light symbolizes victory over darkness and defeats the ignorance. It makes the beginning of auspicious movement. May I now request all the dignitaries on the dais to inaugurate the program by lighting the lamp. Om Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurma Amrutangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. I thank all the dignitaries for the lighting of the lamp. We are highly honored that Professor M.S. Muditaya sir, Pro Vice Chancellor, Director Global Initiatives, NITTE, deemed to be university, is with us today. We are eagerly looking forward to his address. I warmly and respectfully call upon our chief guest to deliver the inaugural address. Sir, over to you.
Anso Hasoya. Most respected Honorable Vice Chancellor of Mangalore University, an erudite professor, a well-known researcher, a great teacher, and above all, a very fine human being and my good friend, Professor Dr. E.S. Edipaditaya. The guest of honor for this country and of whom we are all very proud, the Vice Chancellor for international collaborations at Wangwang Digital University, South Korea, Professor Jang Soon Yu, Professor K. Krishna Sharma, and Professor Kalluraya, who came to my university to invite me for this program, my other good friends from Mangalore University who are here, participants in this program, ladies and gentlemen. Madam, in India, we believe that all that happens will not happen for logical reasons. They can happen for astrological reasons also. So I believe that it is my good fortune that I am invited for this program on a theme which is very close to me, because even today I practice yoga daily. for the last maybe 30, 40 years. May not be as perfectly as you all do, but that consciousness and that commitment is there with me. And this university happens to be my alma mater. That's the second thing. The third thing is, when Professor Yadipadita is here on the dais, sharing dais with him, that's another great thing. And the most important reason is South Korea itself, that you all have come here from South Korea. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm aware this workshop is a product of a collaboration between the Department of Human Consciousness and Yogic Sciences of Mangalore University, of which we are all proud, and the Wangkwang Digital University of South Korea. I must tell you that ever since I joined academics, and I've been teaching, right from the beginning, international business. One country about which I had great fascination and I used to follow is South Korea. I'll tell you the reason. I've been comparing South Korea with India, with many of the countries especially in Africa. For instance, 5 decades back, the GDP per capita of South Korea, for the information of young people here, was just $1,000. In 5 decades, the kind of change that took place. Today, the GDP per capita is almost $35,000. If there is one example for an economy which consciously looked outside without looking at its own limitations, looked outside, and an outward looking economy if it developed, and the inner engineering also very well. Someone was discussing about that this morning as we are sitting there. The inner engineering also, if you go to South Korea, you will find, if you interact with the people, you will find so fine human being. So I was always waiting for an opportunity to go to South Korea and find out what is that brings change in this great country. I found its hard-working nature, being the people being very, very conscious about the respect for the good things in life, especially the respect for elders, respect for fellow human beings. And it is not just hard work or the kind of industrialization that took place in that country that gave them a competitive advantage in the global market. I'm very happy because as an outsider, I'm telling, I came to South Korea, flew by Korean Airlines with my wife, and the people with whom I had interaction, and even in Korea, for that matter, going to places like, visiting the great temples you have, the museums, the parks, the Seoul Tower, okay? Similarly, Gangwon Old Town Story Walk, etc. made not only my visit memorable, but the interactions with the people changed my outlook and what is required for an India. Indians and South Koreans, we don't have much of a cultural differences. Maybe by looks you could be quite different, but by outlook, we are the same. I don't want to talk about, possibly you would, someone else would speak about the traditional connection India had with South Korea, how more than 2,000 years and what kind of difference Buddhism made. Okay, all those things someone possibly might have discussed. But what I feel is, like Indians, South Koreans also, they are stylish, but more important is they give importance to substance over style. I find it not just looks, but even outlook. They are very conscious about their looks, as I saw there. Am I right, my friends? Yeah? So very conscious. But the outlook is much more important. The substance is more important. So if there is one country with whom Mangalore University has a great connection now through Madam, and possibly we are connecting with a country which is known for both style and substance, looks and outlooks. I'm extremely happy about that. and participating in this program is a great opportunity, I believe. I understand that the cultural relations with the Korean government is improving over a period of time. I understand that yoga and the yogic practices are becoming popular in South Korea. I also had discussion with the people there, and I found that yes, economic prosperity has come, but the effect of the economic prosperity can be seen on the faces of the people and the kind of life they are leading. Yes, there are a lot of pressures. Okay, even if when someone wants to, I was having an interaction with the driver who was taking us to, we have some collaboration with some of the Korean universities. So when I was traveling, I said, how old are you? He said, I'm 32. Okay, are you married? He said, no. Why? I asked him, do you have a girlfriend? He said, yes, I have a girlfriend, but I can't afford an apartment. Okay, that puts a lot of pressure. I can't afford an apartment. Okay, now with the economic prosperity, some other pressures come. And to put you down, to be grounded, you need something like yoga. All right. How do you ensure that working under pressure is a pleasure? Yoga can teach you how to convert the pressure into pleasure. And I'm extremely happy that you have come all over from Seoul, if I'm right, or some other place.
I am proud.
Yeah, okay. I mean, great place, great people. I'm extremely happy that some connection is being established. I'm sure Professor Edapaditaya during his term will ensure that this association becomes stronger. There is a need for looking at some of the medical and other aspects of yoga. If anything we can do, because my group is a group wherein we have medicine, all kind of paramedical programs, engineering, everything. I mean, we are the neighbors. If at all we can study the physiological and other aspects of yoga, we would be extremely happy to join hands with you, sir. And I'm sure this would become one of the very strong associations that Mangalore University has. I'm aware that Professor Edapaditaya is trying to create. He is a man with a global vision and a local focus. And I'm sure that the need for joining hands with the foreign countries and the centers of excellence outside the country is something which would strengthen over a period of time. This association would become stronger and stronger over a period of time, and you will keep visiting India and Mangalore and build a strong emotional connect with the Mangaloreans and with the Mangalore University. Thank you for the opportunity. It has been wonderful interacting with you all.
저기 우리 한국이 얼마나 훌륭하게 발전하고 무엇이 좋은 점과 이 대학을 앞으로 계속 좋은 관계를 유지했으면 좋겠고, 이 요가 프로그램을 준비하신 우리 샤르마 교수에 대한 칭찬이 요지였습니다. 네, 답답하지 않죠? 총장님.
Thank you, sir, sharing the beauty of the South Korea through your experience. Your presence is our delight. Your precise and thought-provoking address has set a perfect platform for the deliberation of this Yoga Teachers Training Workshop. Now I request our Professor Dr. K. Krishna Sharma, sir, to share about few words about the program.
Namaskar. Honorable Vice Chancellor and our Chief Guest Professor Muditaya and Soon CEO. See, in this workshop, shortly I will tell a few sentences about our workshop only. 28 Korean participants, delegates are there, and our students around 50. So totally we are in 80 numbers. We have not organized with all other institutions and delegates and such in big, large scale. Only in the moderate level, how much we can accommodate and do in this short time of period, that much only organized. This is one structure. Second thing, daily morning 7:30 to up to 5:30 our program schedule. Today only this 1 hour for this inaugural function. Last day, 1 hour for the valedictory function, means third day, day after tomorrow. Other than this, morning, daily, 1.5 hour, our university level, what we are giving in teaching and therapy, all these basic, such a kind of practices of asanas and kriyas will be in the morning. Second session, bandhas and mudras will be there. Third session, pranayama and relaxation techniques will be there. Same way, one more session afternoon, the application of yoga with the therapeutical modules, means in the therapy level, how we should approach, teach and manage to get good result. That is the main point. Such a way we give such a kind of training. Then one more training will be there, 3 days different way, means 3 sessions on Vinyasa Yoga. This is one of the famous traditional method worldwide which is pervaded. That training will be given by this Nagesh. Now he is a guest faculty. Earlier he was a research student. He came for research only. Otherwise he was established one center in Rishikesh and continuously 10 years, means 1 decade he completed, and thereafter by closing he came to give this kind of training and research work only. Next, another one session will be there, famous in the Western country, Bikram Yoga or Bikram Yoga. So that also one person is there who trained in the Vietnam and came back for the research. He will do that. Mahesh, where is he? Maybe engaged with some other work. Okay, no problem. Like this. And all others, we only, means myself, Dr. Thirumaleshwara Prasad and Dr. Uday Kumar. We will train very systematically this workshop. Means in the workshop 3 days, as much as possible, maximum output will be there. So such a kind of special workshop in this juncture. Why I told in this juncture means, nowadays in academic field also, lot of confusions are there in yoga. So first itself, I congratulate our Professor Muditaya for welcoming to their institute to continue the research and output to such a way in the physiological level. Already we started. In the same way, it is under systematic level, and with the good result, we got such a kind of result, the thesis, research, outcome, everything. So we'll continue, sir. And other than this, why this is important? See, in all this area, but a question raised by this our chief guest, everything is, this is according to the view of yoga. Answer very shortly. Everything is based on the capacity of buddhi, Indian language. English translation means intellect, what we say. It is not exactly correct, even though it is buddhi. Means everything is circus of buddhi in common language. It is a modification. So to improve buddhi, concentration should be improved. Concentration improving only one technique, systematic technique means, which is proved and time immemorial, it is like that only. That is only yoga. Yoga means don't think asana practice. Asana, pranayama, bandha, mudra, along with food habits. So outcome will be good. That result I need not say, but our professor told since 40 years I am practicing, that result only enough. You can see even single no black moles in his life. It may be in personal level, family level, or institutional level. Means without confusion to take such a kind of decision, concentration is very, very important. That everybody understood something is there in this yoga practice, what means can't understand. That in a measuring way we are able to get, even in single sitting, single practice also. See, this kind of effectiveness we can get by the practice of yoga, and we can develop our all kinds of qualities. this is very close connection with the Korean culture and Indian culture. So this kind of opportunity we got, and we are trying to develop. In the same way, our students also will be benefited by this kind of practice. In the short term, short period, how we can train such a kind of peoples, all this knowledge they are gaining. So this way we are giving this workshop in this 3 days period. So I hope everybody may give good support and to make this event success. This whole arrangement in our guest house for them, food and everything in our department only. So everything with the cooperation of our students and staff arranged very systematically. Once again, I welcome you for the given opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable insights and the significance of this teacher training workshop. It is our immense pleasure to have with us Professor Jong Soon Soo, Vice Chancellor, Wongkang Digital University, South Korea. We are eagerly looking forward to her address. I warmly and respectfully call upon our guest of honor to deliver the address. Yes.
Namaste, everyone. Namaste. First, I would like to my special thanks for our inauguration, especially chief guest, Professor M.S. Murthy Daya, who is very intelligent in Korea about yoga. And then special thanks for your good speech. Thanks a lot. And then I second great thanks to Vice Chancellor of Mangala University, who is Professor Alex Yadapaditaya. Great thanks. Due to his permission and with Dr. Sharma, KK Sharma, we created a new, very wonderful program in spite of all the difficulties. Especially this time, I would like great praising to Professor KK Sharma. Whenever I work with him, I am very comfortable, very confident because he is very enthusiastic, very sincere, and very hard worker. So no mistake. He created special welcoming. He created special program for our student satisfaction. So he's become has been old partner of this program. So maybe this program, this kind of friendships will go on from now on continuously. Especially COVID-19, we didn't come to India, but he invited several times, come to our this program online like this. So always I connected him. I want to give some information our university. Actually, our university based on Wongang Foundation. Wongang Foundation based on Wongang Buddhism. They have a Wongang Foundation, 3 universities, Wongang University, Wongang Health Science University, and highly education technology university, Wongang Digital University. We are called Wongang Digital University. And then we have several hospitals all over the country. So very great gathering these groups. So in same way, this Mangala University, very large scale. We come and he's great welcoming. We enjoyed. So anyway, while we are staying, like we are coming as in the home, we try to very comfortable and body, mind will be very relaxed. they will experience great peace in the mind. Maybe I request my students, may I talk a little bit Korean to my students? 예, 한국 학생들한테도 말하고 싶은 것은 사실은 같은 동양이기 때문에 우리가 인간을 기본으로 한 전통 문화가 무엇인 걸 알 수 있다고 생각합니다. 여러분이 여러 가지 이유로 해서 요가를 했지만 요가가 근본이 무엇인지를 책이 아니라 몸으로 마음으로 체험할 수 있는 기회는 매우 적을 것 같습니다. 이번 기회를 통해서 비록 3일이지만 여러분에게 새로운 전환점이 될 수 있는 귀한 여정이기를 바라고요. 남은 동안도 여러분이 최대한 마음을 편안히 할수록 많은 것을 흡수할 수 있다고 생각합니다. 그래서 여러분이 많은 협조하에 이 수업이 잘 되길 기대하고 남은 여정도 여러분과 함께해서 저도 인생이 이제 막바지고 있습니다. 일몰인데 여러분과 함께 마지막에 특별한 메모리가 되기를 추억 여행이 되기를 기대하겠습니다. And last way, I would like again thanks. Maybe due to your great effort, we can experience like India wonderful Veda sentence. I asked Dr. Sharma, Dr. Dharmendra Mishra, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. So due to this program, we can experience this thing. Yeah, you are my own. Be good, be happy. Thank you very much.
Thank you, madam, for sharing a wonderful bonding experience with wonderful bonding experience of Wangkang Digital University with Mangalore University to promote the great cause of propagation of yoga. Now, it is the time for the felicitation to the chief guest. I request our President, Honorable Vice Chancellor, and the Professor of South Korean University to facilitate our chief guest, Professor M.S. Mudita. I thank all the dignitaries for felicitation. Everyone holds the fortune in his own hands, like a sculpture. The raw material he will fashion into a figure. The skill to mold the material into what we want to must be learned and attentively cultivated. On 29 December 2022, students of our university participated in All India Inter-University Yoga Championship conducted at Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology, Bhubaneswar, Odisha. As a token of appreciation, may I request the Honorable Vice Chancellor to present the memento to these participants. Mr. Narsimalu, Mr. Chinnappa, Mr. Raghavendra, R.O., Ms. Kavana, Ms. Sweta Kulkarni for being a manager of both the teams, men and women. And it has been a great privilege for me to be the coach of these two teams in this skeet competition. Ms. Rachana from third semester participated in Mission Dreams Miss India 2022 competition held at Kolkata in December, and she has been awarded with Miss Incredible 2022 award. I request Honorable Vice Chancellor to present the memento to Ms. Rachana.
The final round, 69 competitors were there. Out of them, she got fourth place. Yes.
Thank you, sir. Indeed, it has been a great pleasure. Now, may I take the pleasure of requesting our Honorable Vice Chancellor to deliver the presidential address.
Very good morning to all of you. Namaste. The Department of Human Consciousness and Yogic Sciences, Dharmanidhi Yoga Pita, in association with Wongbang Digital University, South Korea, jointly organized this 3-day international workshop on yoga teachers training. Esteemed chief guest and my friend, Pro Vice Chancellor, Director Global Initiatives, NITTE, deemed to be University, Professor M.S. Muditayaji, the guest of honor, Provost Wongbang Digital University, South Korea, Professor Jong Sun Yu, organized secretary of this 3-day international workshop, and my esteemed friend, Professor K. Krishna Sharma ji, distinguished international delegates from South Korea, learned resource persons, special invitees, members of faculty, and friends from media, ladies and gentlemen. This is indeed a great pleasure for me to be the president of this inaugural program. Because yoga is very close to my heart. Just like Professor Muditaya asserted and confessed, I am also belonging to his category. For the last 20 years, I have been practicing yoga in my own way. It may not be
Yeah.
Hatha yoga.
예, 28년도 요가를 하는데
Yeah.
하타
Many
요가는
people
아주
ask
내
me, you're
스타일로
64
28년
years
하지.
old. You don't look like that. I should not look like that. Otherwise, I'll be belittling the power of yoga. Yoga has got terrific power because you cannot stop the factor of aging, but definitely you can delay it. Because here, I'm very happy to note that the international delegates, ranging from 21 years to 81 years. She doesn't look like 81 years.
예, 81살로 보니 20살로 보이는데 20살로.
Yeah. At best, she looks like 45, 48. That is my educated guess.
48세.
That is the power of yoga because it is
Yoga is
evidence-based, research-informed. There are 28 international delegates and our 50 students, around roughly, that is what Professor Krishnaji Sharma ji said, around 80 participants will be there because there is maximum size for this. Because ultimately, we are interested in generating intended outcomes. It is not the activity, it is not the output, it is not the transactions, but there should be meaningful outcomes. The end result of this 3-day workshop, because you're all going to get what you call hands-on experience. You're personally experience each and every moment of truth during these 3 days, 25th today, tomorrow, and after tomorrow. Professor M.S. Muditaya rightly said, South Korea and India, in between we have what you call strong cultural affinity. South Korea has got its own strong cultural legacy and which is strongly embedded in their lifestyle because they strongly believe in total well-being. When I understand total well-being, there are 5 dimensions, Panchamam Karyasiddhi: physical, mental, intellectual, social, and spiritual. Ultimately, spirituality is very, very important. Spirituality is not visiting the place of worship 5 times a day. As Swami Vivekananda rightly said, spirituality is nothing but the science of human excellence. Yoga is mainly devoted to unleash the human potential within every individual. There is no age barrier for performing yoga or practicing yoga. There is no caste barrier, religion barrier, region barrier, because we Indians strongly believe in Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The entire world is our family. That is what Professor Muditaya said. Global outlook and local execution. There should be a perfect blend of both the things. Then only we can make intended things to happen. That is what he said. And ultimately, he also appreciated, and I fully endorse the view that South Korea is known for earning, strengthening, and continuously maintaining what we call sustainable competitive advantage. It is not only the quantitative growth, qualitative development also, and there is very meaningful progress over the years in South Korea because total well-being. According to South Korea, South Korean philosophy, happiness is nothing but an attitude of mind. So it means you have to take care of yourself. In South Korea, they will ask, can you sleep like a baby? Yes, we ought to sleep like a baby. Difficult. Because most of the vice chancellors, they will sleep only for 2 hours. But I am highly blessed. I can sleep 6 to 8 hours every night because of yoga, because I know how to keep myself cool all the time. And Professor Muditaya, our chief guest, rightly said, yoga will help you convert pressure into pleasure. What a beautiful. Yeah. That is what, you can keep your body, mind, and little soul in one place. You can concentrate. You can understand what you are and what you're up to. Because tomorrow will never die. And you will never forget your own history. So that there will be a beautiful connection between or among past, present, and the future. So this yoga and yogic discipline will provide you that kind of foresight and that kind of vision. And Koreans are known for, as Professor rightly put it, style and substance. Because context first, then the content. Here, both are there, style and substance. It is not a strange combination. It's a perfect combination. Your culture is worth emulating. And India, definitely, we take a lot of pride in saying that yoga is our cultural identity. Thanks to our Prime Minister, Sri Narendra Modi ji, who popularized it and made it very useful and impactful at the global level. Therefore, we take a lot of pride in saying that yoga, yes, our cultural identity, and we are helping share with others. That is what this one. And I profusely thank Dharmendra Kumar Mishra ji, because a kind of connecting. Because today digitization, connectivity, just like connections are very, very important. Otherwise, things will remain there only, and our things will remain here only. So meaningful connecting and networking, it is facilitated by Sri Dharmendra Kumar Mishra ji. And Professor Jong Sun Seo, she rightly said this yoga and Mangalore University, and she has got all the appreciation for everybody. This is the positive mental attitude. Yoga will help you decorate yourself with positive mental attitude. Otherwise, what happens? You will look only at the negative side of it. Life will become miserable. Survival is not important. Living gracefully and meaningfully will make all the difference. So it means yoga will strengthen your body, mind, and little soul so that you can concentrate and you can perform in a highly befitting manner. And we have got a Memorandum of Understanding, MOU, with NITTE deemed to be university. And I must commend the efforts of Professor Krishna Sharma and his team, because he is totally committed to make the best use of the talents and the competencies of both the institutions, Mangalore University and NITTE deemed to be university. And yoga and yogic therapy, yogic practices will be one of the dimensions of implementing this functional and dynamic MOU between Mangalore University and NITTE deemed to be university. And finally, I wish you all the best. Thank you for this opportunity. Once again, I request our international delegates from South Korea to make your life more comfortable. If there are any deficiencies, I will own the entire liability for that. And if anything is there, without any reservation, you kindly bring it to notice of my Professor Krishna Sharma ji, so that he will see that everything will be done perfectly all right. Again, thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka.
Yoga is one of the most... Okay, please take them. Yoga is really a potential tool to develop the sustainable development goals, to meet the sustainable development goals, as the techniques are very rich in synchronizing the mind and body, which is very fundamental for the development of the human resource. As our Honorable Vice Chancellor said rightly, this is one of the focus of the workshop, to emphasize the meaningful outcome in order to enhance this experience. Thank you, sir. Your presence is our delight, and your words are great inspiration for us. I request Professor K. Krishna Sharma, sir, to present the memento to the Honorable Vice Chancellor. We have been listening to the eminent speakers during this inaugural ceremony. All their valuable insights have given us a new perspective on yoga and its importance. I now request Dr. Thirumaleshwara Prasad, lecturer, Dharmanidhi Yogapita, Mangalore University, to propose the vote of thanks.
Good morning to all. Dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. On the occasion of the end of this function, on behalf of Department of Human Consciousness and Yogic Sciences, Dharmanidhi Yogapita and Wang Wang Digital University, Korea, I express my gratitude to Chief Guest, Professor M.S. Moditaya, Pro Vice Chancellor, Nitte Deemed to be University, who has graced the occasion through his august presence, inaugurated the workshop, and enlightened all of us through his scholarly oration. Thank you very much, sir. I thank guest of honor of this function, Professor Jong Soon Seo, Vice Chancellor, Department of Yoga Studies and Meditation, Korea, who have recognized Department of Yogic Science, Mangalore University, for their training in yoga. Professor Seo is leader of the Korean delegates in all these years. She is also serving as translator, English to Korean language and Korean language to English during all these years. I thank Madam once again. I thank Professor P.S. Yadapaditaya, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Mangalore University, and President of the inaugural function, who has spared his precious time for us in spite of his busy schedule, graced the occasion, and also encouraged and fully supported us in organizing the workshop. We are grateful to you, sir. I thank the Registrar, Mangalore University, for helping us in organizing this workshop. I thank all invitees, members of the syndicate, academic council, deans of faculties, chairmen of departments, professors, senior professors are present here, faculty of the university who are present here. I thank our Korean delegates. Special thanks to Dr. Dharmendra Mishra, who has coordinated the visit of Korean team under his guidance to this university. Thank you, sir. I thank the University Administration, Engineering Division, Director of International Student Center, and wardens of hostels for their help in organizing the program. My thanks to all media persons. I thank Professor Krishna Sharma, Chairman of the department, who has taken all responsibilities and guided us in organizing the program. I thank all faculty members, research scholars, staff, and all students of the Department of Yogic Science with gratitude, who have worked throughout and have done all works without whom the program could not be materialized. Thank you. On behalf of Department of Yogic Science, Dharmanidhi Yogapita of Mangalore University and Wang Wang Digital University, Korea, I express my gratitude to all who have helped directly and indirectly. Thank you, one and all.
Ladies, please stand up as our guests leave the dais. It's now time to enjoy some refreshment before we come back to the next session. Session by 11:30 after the refreshment.
ಎರೆಯುತ್ತ ಜ್ಞಾನ ತೆರೆಸುತ್ತ ಕಣ್ಣ ಈ ವಿದ್ಯೆ ಹೊನ್ನ ಕಿರಣ ದಿನ ಪಾಠ ಪಠಣ ಗುರು ಬುದ್ಧಿ ವಚನ ಇದು ವಿದ್ಯಾದಾನ ತಾಣ